All right, Mark, are the Whitecaps in trouble? They're 0-2. They're hosting the Sounders this weekend.
It's a long season. It's 2 games. But you have to say the way they've lost those games is cause for concern, because what's the solution? It's the right back question is a big one. You've got Fraser Aird, who had a very rough first game. You have Jordan Smith, who had a very, very rough game in KC. So they've got to figure that out. I think right now Aird is the more likely of the two to play in Seattle and bounce back from that performance. It's a new position for him. He's young. You want to give him time. Part of it was a numbers game. They're down Russell Tybert. They've traded Gershon Kofi. Lab is just getting up to speed. You can tell his preseason wasn't long enough for him. He missed that week for the birth of his son, and Davy Flores had a rough day in KC. So they brought in Andrew Jacobson there, the veteran. I think that's going to help them. But defensively, you've got to have some concerns, and the schedule isn't friendly to them either. Either at Seattle, like you say, they've got a hot Houston team, they got LA, so they're looking at a tough stretch to start this year.
But if they're going to be good, they got to, they've got to win. They were good last year. They were certainly very good defensively. How much of the change at right back do you think really explains their early struggles at their own?
Yeah, bits of it, but it's everything. I mean, if the more you keep the ball, the more you've got your opponent on the back foot, then the less you're going to be exposed defensively. So it's everything. It's everything. It's defending from the front. It's possession in midfield. They haven't been sharp enough in front of goal. They've had chances in both games. No matter what you say about their performance, they could have scored in the opener, certainly. They could have been 1-1 at the half in KC. Kikuta Mane with 2 very good chances, 1 excellent chance in the breakaway. You had Rivero's breakaway in the Montreal game. So despite all the concern, they could have been in both games, and they could have got results out of both games. I don't think they deserved results out of either, so I think they're where they should be at 0-2. This is a decent lineup. It's a good team. It's not that much different than last year. They have a good coach, so the pieces are there, but you can't. It's a long year, but you can't afford too long a losing stretch to start.
How long is the year? The MLS Cup is in December.